Have you been staring at your reflection lately? Wondering why those dark shadows under your eyes just won't go away? Maybe you've tried expensive creams, cold spoons, cucumber slices, and every conceivable remedy the internet has thrown at you. Yet those stubborn dark circles and that frustrating puffiness remain. I understand how disheartening that can be. The fatigue written across your face even when you've had enough sleep. The way you feel like you look older or more tired than you actually are. The self-consciousness that creeps in when someone asks if you're feeling okay, when you're actually fine. Today, I want to introduce you to something that might just change everything for you. It's not another expensive eye cream or complicated beauty routine. It's a powerful plant that's been used for thousands of years and is now backed by modern science. I'm talking about Moringa, and I'm going to show you exactly how this remarkable tree can help you address those dark circles and puffy eyes naturally, effectively, and sustainably. Before we dive deep into this transformative information, I want to ask you something. What's been your biggest struggle with dark circles or puffy eyes? Is it that they make you look constantly exhausted? Do they affect your confidence? Or maybe you're just frustrated that nothing seems to work. Drop your answer in the comments below because your experience matters, and I read every single comment. Your story might even help someone else who's going through the same thing. Now, let me start by being completely honest with you. I know you've probably heard about countless miracle solutions before. The beauty industry is filled with products promising overnight transformations, and most of them leave you disappointed and out of pocket. That's exactly why I want to approach this differently. I'm not here to sell you false hope or magical thinking. What I am here to do is share scientifically backed information about Moringa and how its specific properties can address the root causes of dark circles and puffiness around your eyes. This isn't about magic. This is about understanding what's happening beneath your skin and giving your body the tools it needs to heal and rejuvenate itself. Let's talk about what's actually happening when you develop dark circles and puffy eyes, because understanding the problem is the first step towards solving it. Dark circles under your eyes aren't just one simple issue. They're actually the result of several different factors that can work alone or combine to create that shadowy appearance you're trying to eliminate. The skin under your eyes is incredibly thin, about 10 times thinner than the skin on the rest of your face. This means that blood vessels and the blood flowing through them are much more visible in this area. When blood pools in these vessels, or when the vessels become dilated, you see that bluish or purplish tint that we call dark circles. But that's not the only cause. Hyperpigmentation is another major contributor. This happens when your body produces excess melanin in the under eye area, often triggered by sun exposure, inflammation, hormonal changes, or even genetics. For many people, especially those with darker skin tones, this type of dark circle appears more brown than blue or purple. Then there's the issue of volume loss. As we age, we naturally lose fat and collagen in our face, including the delicate under-eye area. This creates a hollow appearance that casts shadows, making the area look darker even when there's no actual discoloration. Puffy eyes, on the other hand, typically result from fluid retention in the tissues around your eyes. This can happen due to allergies, lack of sleep, excessive salt intake, dehydration, or even sleeping in certain positions. Sometimes inflammation plays a role too, whether from allergies, irritation, or underlying health conditions. Your body responds by sending fluid to the area, and because the skin is so thin and delicate there, this fluid accumulation becomes very noticeable. Here's what makes Moringa so incredibly special in addressing these issues. This tree, scientifically known as Moringa oleifera, is often called the miracle tree or the tree of life. And once you understand its nutritional profile, you'll see why. Moringa leaves contain an extraordinary concentration of vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, and anti-inflammatory compounds that work synergistically to tackle the multiple causes of dark circles and puffy eyes simultaneously. We're not talking about a single active ingredient here. We're talking about a complete nutritional powerhouse that addresses your skin health from multiple angles. Let me break down the specific components in Moringa that make it so effective for your under-eye concerns. First, let's talk about vitamin A. Moringa is exceptionally rich in beta-carotene, which your body converts into vitamin A. In fact, Moringa leaves contain more beta-carotene than carrots. Why does this matter for your eyes? Vitamin A is crucial for skin cell regeneration and repair. It helps stimulate the production of new skin cells and supports the skin's natural renewal process. When you have adequate vitamin A, your skin can better repair damage, maintain its thickness and integrity, and resist the thinning that makes blood vessels more visible. Vitamin A also helps reduce hyperpigmentation by regulating melanin production, which means it can help fade those brown-toned dark circles that result from excess pigmentation. Next, we have vitamin C, and Moringa is absolutely loaded with it. We're talking about 7 times more vitamin C than oranges. This is massive for your under-eye area because vitamin C is essential for collagen production. Collagen is the protein that gives your skin structure, firmness, and thickness. When your under-eye area has strong collagen support, it's less likely to show those visible blood vessels that create the appearance of darkness. Vitamin C is also a powerful antioxidant that helps protect your skin from free radical damage caused by sun exposure, pollution, and stress. These free radicals break down collagen and elastin, accelerating the aging process and making dark circles worse. By neutralizing these harmful molecules, vitamin C helps preserve your skin's youthful structure. But vitamin C does something else that's particularly important for dark circles. It helps strengthen blood vessel walls and reduce their permeability. When your blood vessels are strong and healthy, they're less likely to leak fluid into surrounding tissues, which means less puffiness. They're also less likely to dilate and show through the thin skin, which means less visible darkness. Additionally, vitamin C has been shown to inhibit melanin production, helping to lighten hyperpigmentation and even out skin tone over time. Now let's discuss vitamin E, another abundant nutrient in Moringa. Vitamin E works in partnership with vitamin C to protect your skin from oxidative stress. It's a fat-soluble antioxidant that helps maintain the integrity of cell membranes, including the delicate skin cells around your eyes. Vitamin E also has anti-inflammatory properties that can help reduce puffiness caused by inflammation and irritation. When you apply vitamin E topically or consume it internally, it helps moisturize and nourish the skin, improving its texture and appearance. This is particularly beneficial for the under-eye area, where dryness can accentuate fine lines and make darkness more pronounced. Moringa also contains an impressive array of B vitamins, including B1, B2, B3, and B6. These vitamins play crucial roles in skin health and cellular energy production. Vitamin B3, also known as niacin or niacinamide, deserves special attention because it's particularly effective for addressing dark circles. Niacinamide helps improve skin barrier function, increases ceramide production, and enhances the skin's moisture retention. It also helps reduce inflammation and has been shown to decrease hyperpigmentation by inhibiting the transfer of melanin to skin cells. Many high-end eye creams now include niacinamide as a key ingredient, and you're getting it naturally from Moringa. The mineral content in Moringa is equally impressive. It contains significant amounts of iron, which is particularly important if your dark circles are related to iron deficiency anemia. When your body doesn't have enough iron, it can't produce adequate hemoglobin, the protein in red blood cells that carries oxygen. This can make the skin appear paler and make the blood vessels under your eyes more visible, creating or worsening the appearance of dark circles. By providing bioavailable iron, Moringa helps ensure your blood can carry oxygen efficiently, which can improve the color and appearance of your skin. Moringa is also rich in calcium, magnesium, and potassium. These minerals are essential for maintaining proper fluid balance in your body. When your electrolytes are balanced, you're less likely to experience fluid retention and the puffiness that comes with it. Potassium, in particular, helps counteract the effects of sodium, which is often responsible for water retention and puffy eyes, especially if you've consumed a salty meal the night before. Let's talk about the antioxidants in Moringa, because this is where things get really exciting. Moringa contains powerful flavonoids and polyphenols, including quercetin and chlorogenic acid. These compounds have potent anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. Quercetin, for instance, is a natural antihistamine that can help reduce allergy-related puffiness and inflammation around the eyes. If your puffy eyes are triggered by seasonal allergies or sensitivities, the quercetin in Moringa can help calm that inflammatory response from the inside out. Chlorogenic acid has been shown to help regulate blood sugar levels and reduce inflammation throughout the body. Chronic inflammation is a major contributor to accelerated aging and skin problems, including dark circles. By reducing systemic inflammation, you're creating a better internal environment for healthy, radiant skin. The antioxidants in Moringa also help protect the delicate blood vessels around your eyes from damage, keeping them strong and less prone to leaking or showing through the skin. One of the most remarkable things about Moringa is its content of zeatin, a powerful plant hormone that has anti-aging properties. Zeatin helps slow down the aging process at the cellular level by protecting cells from oxidative stress and supporting cell division. Some research suggests that zeatin can help skin cells maintain their youthful function longer, which means better skin regeneration and repair in the under-eye area. This can help address the volume loss and thinning skin that contribute to dark circles and make the area look more refreshed and youthful. Moringa also contains amino acids, the building blocks of proteins including collagen and elastin. Your skin needs a steady supply of amino acids to produce these structural proteins that keep it firm, smooth, and resilient. Moringa provides 19 different amino acids, including several essential ones that your body can't produce on its own. When your body has all the raw materials it needs, it can more effectively build and repair the collagen structure in your under-eye area, helping to thicken the skin and reduce the visibility of blood vessels. Now, I know what you might be thinking. This all sounds great in theory, but how do you actually use Moringa for your dark circles and puffy eyes? There are several effective approaches, and the best results often come from combining them. Let me walk you through both internal and external applications so you can choose what works best for your lifestyle. First, let's talk about taking Moringa internally. When you consume Moringa regularly, you're nourishing your body from the inside out, addressing nutritional deficiencies, reducing inflammation, and providing your skin with the building blocks it needs to repair and regenerate. The most common and convenient way to take Moringa is in powder form. Moringa leaf powder is made from dried and ground moringa leaves, and it retains most of the nutrients from the fresh leaves. You can add moringa powder to smoothies, which is probably the easiest and most pleasant way to incorporate it into your daily routine. Here's a simple recipe I recommend. Take 1 teaspoon of moringa powder, add it to a smoothie with banana, spinach, mango, a handful of berries, some almond milk or coconut water, and maybe a tablespoon of chia seeds. This creates a nutrient-dense breakfast that not only supports your under-eye health, but nourishes your entire body. The fruit helps mask moringa's slightly earthy taste, which some people find challenging at first. Start with half a teaspoon if you're new to moringa, and gradually increase to 1 or 2 teaspoons daily as your body adjusts. You can also stir moringa powder into juice, mix it into yogurt, or even add it to soups and sauces. Some people make moringa tea by steeping the powder or dried leaves in hot water. If you choose this method, I recommend adding a bit of honey and lemon to improve the taste. The key is consistency. Taking moringa once won't create visible results. You need to make it a regular part of your routine for several weeks to see improvements in your dark circles and puffiness. If the powder isn't appealing to you, moringa is also available in capsule form. This gives you the same internal benefits without having to deal with the taste. The typical dosage is around 500 to 1,000 milligrams taken once or twice daily with meals, but always check the specific recommendations on the product you choose and consider consulting with a healthcare provider, especially if you have any underlying health conditions or take medications. Now let's talk about topical application, which can provide more direct and sometimes faster results for your under-eye area. You can make a simple moringa eye treatment at home using moringa powder. Here's an effective method I recommend. Take half a teaspoon of moringa powder and mix it with just enough rose water or plain water to create a smooth paste. The consistency should be like a thick cream, not too runny. Rose water is particularly nice because it has its own anti-inflammatory and soothing properties that complement moringa beautifully. Before applying anything to your under-eye area, make sure your face is clean and your hands are washed. The skin around your eyes is delicate and vulnerable to irritation, so cleanliness is important. Using your ring finger, which naturally applies the least pressure, gently pat the moringa paste onto the skin under your eyes and on your eyelids if they're puffy. Avoid getting it directly in your eyes. Leave this treatment on for about 15 to 20 minutes, then rinse it off gently with lukewarm water and pat dry. Follow up with your regular eye cream or a light moisturizer. You can do this treatment 2 to 3 times per week. Some people prefer to do it in the evening as part of their nighttime skincare routine, while others like to do it in the morning to reduce puffiness before starting their day. Listen to your skin and see what works best for you. If you notice any irritation, discontinue use and try mixing the moringa with a bit of aloe vera gel instead, which can be even gentler on sensitive skin. Another effective topical approach is to create a moringa and coconut oil treatment. Mix a quarter teaspoon of moringa powder with half a teaspoon of virgin coconut oil to create a nourishing eye treatment. Coconut oil contains fatty acids that moisturize the skin and have anti-inflammatory properties. Apply this mixture gently to your under-eye area before bed and leave it on overnight. The moringa delivers its powerful nutrients, while the coconut oil helps those nutrients penetrate and provides deep hydration. In the morning, gently cleanse your face as usual. Some people also like to combine moringa with other natural ingredients known for their eye benefits. For example, you could mix moringa powder with a bit of mashed avocado, which is rich in healthy fats and vitamin E. Or you could combine it with cucumber juice, which has cooling and depuffing properties. You could even mix moringa with a little honey, which is antibacterial, moisturizing, and helps deliver other ingredients into the skin. The possibilities are quite flexible, and you can experiment to find what your skin responds to best. If you're not into making your own treatments, you can also look for skincare products that contain moringa oil or moringa extract. Moringa oil is pressed from the seeds of the moringa tree and is extremely rich in oleic acid, a monounsaturated fatty acid that's excellent for skin health. This oil is lightweight, absorbs quickly, and doesn't clog pores, making it suitable for the delicate eye area. It's packed with antioxidants and has excellent moisturizing properties. Look for eye serums or creams that list moringa oil or moringa extract as one of the main ingredients. Let me share some realistic expectations with you, because I want you to approach this with the right mindset. Moringa is powerful, but it's not an overnight miracle. Dark circles and puffy eyes developed over time due to various factors, and they'll take time to improve. Most people who use moringa consistently, both internally and topically, start noticing subtle improvements within 2 to 4 weeks. The puffiness often responds faster than the dark circles. You might notice that your eyes look less swollen in the mornings, or that the puffiness goes down more quickly throughout the day. The dark circles typically take longer to fade because you're dealing with deeper issues like pigmentation, blood vessel visibility, and structural changes in the skin. With consistent use over 8 to 12 weeks, many people report that their dark circles appear lighter, their under-eye area looks brighter, and the overall texture and tone of their skin improves. The key word here is consistent. You can't use moringa for a week, see minimal results, and give up. Your skin needs time to regenerate, repair, and build up the nutrients it's been lacking. It's also important to understand that moringa works best as part of a comprehensive approach to addressing dark circles and puffiness. While moringa provides incredible nutritional support, you'll see better and faster results if you also address lifestyle factors. Let me walk you through some complementary strategies that will amplify moringa's effectiveness. Sleep is absolutely crucial. I know you've heard this before, but it bears repeating because it's that important. When you don't get enough quality sleep, several things happen that worsen dark circles and puffiness. Your body doesn't have adequate time to repair and regenerate skin cells. Fluid doesn't drain properly from your face, leading to morning puffiness. Your blood vessels can dilate, making dark circles more visible. And your stress hormone levels increase, which can trigger inflammation and worsen both issues. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep each night. Try to maintain a consistent sleep schedule, even on weekends, because your body thrives on routine. The position you sleep in matters too. If you sleep on your stomach or side with your face pressed into the pillow, gravity can cause fluid to pool around your eyes overnight, leading to morning puffiness. Try sleeping on your back with your head slightly elevated. You can add an extra pillow or use a wedge pillow to keep your head raised above your heart. This helps fluid drain away from your face rather than accumulating in your under-eye area. It might feel awkward at first if you're not used to sleeping this way, but many people find it makes a noticeable difference in their morning puffiness. Hydration is another critical factor. It might seem counterintuitive, but drinking plenty of water actually helps reduce puffiness rather than causing it. When your body is dehydrated, it holds on to whatever water it has, leading to retention and swelling. When you're properly hydrated, your body can maintain healthy fluid balance and doesn't need to hoard water. Aim for at least 8 glasses of water throughout the day. If you find plain water boring, you can add lemon, cucumber, or mint to make it more appealing. On the flip side, watch your sodium intake. Excess salt causes your body to retain water, and since the skin around your eyes is so thin, this retention becomes very visible as puffiness. Try to limit processed foods, which tend to be very high in sodium, and be mindful of adding salt to your meals. This doesn't mean you need to eliminate salt entirely, just be aware of how much you're consuming, especially in the evening. A salty dinner can lead to noticeably puffy eyes the next morning. Alcohol consumption can also affect your under-eye area significantly. Alcohol dehydrates your body and causes your blood vessels to dilate, both of which can worsen dark circles. It also disrupts your sleep quality even if you fall asleep easily after drinking, so you're not getting the restorative rest your skin needs. If you do drink alcohol, try to do so in moderation and always follow it with plenty of water to counteract the dehydrating effects. Sun protection is essential for preventing and reducing dark circles, especially those caused by hyperpigmentation. The skin around your eyes is particularly vulnerable to sun damage because it's so thin. UV exposure stimulates melanin production, which can darken the under-eye area and make existing dark circles worse. Wear sunglasses that block both UVA and UVB rays whenever you're outside during the day. Look for sunglasses that are labeled as providing 100% UV protection. The larger the lenses, the more skin they'll protect. You should also apply sunscreen to your under-eye area daily, even on cloudy days and even if you're mostly indoors. UV rays can penetrate windows and clouds. Choose a mineral sunscreen with zinc oxide or titanium dioxide rather than chemical sunscreens, as these tend to be gentler on the sensitive eye area and are less likely to cause irritation. Look for products specifically formulated for the face or eye area with an SPF of at least 30. Managing allergies is crucial if they're contributing to your puffy eyes. Allergies cause inflammation and histamine release, both of which can make your eyes puffy and irritated. If you have seasonal allergies, work with your doctor to find appropriate treatments, whether that's antihistamines, nasal sprays, or other approaches. Keep your bedroom as allergen-free as possible by washing your bedding regularly in hot water, using allergen-proof pillow and mattress covers, and keeping windows closed during high pollen days. Stress management might seem unrelated to your under-eye area, but chronic stress affects your entire body, including your skin. Stress triggers inflammation, disrupts your sleep, can lead to poor dietary choices, and accelerates aging. All of these factors can worsen dark circles and puffiness. Find stress management techniques that work for you, whether that's meditation, yoga, exercise, spending time in nature, or talking with a therapist. Even just 10 minutes of deep breathing exercises each day can help lower your stress levels and benefit your overall health and appearance. Speaking of exercise, regular physical activity improves circulation throughout your body, including to your face. Better circulation means more oxygen and nutrients are delivered to your skin cells, and waste products are removed more efficiently. This can help reduce the appearance of dark circles over time. Exercise also helps reduce overall inflammation and supports better sleep quality. You don't need to become a marathon runner. Even moderate activity like brisk walking for 30 minutes most days of the week can make a meaningful difference. Let's talk about eye strain, because in our digital age, this is a huge contributor to tired-looking eyes and dark circles. When you stare at screens for hours on end, several things happen. You blink less frequently, which can dry out and irritate your eyes. Your eye muscles work harder to focus, especially on close-up screens. And you're exposed to blue light, which can disrupt your sleep patterns if you're using screens close to bedtime. All of this contributes to tired, strained eyes that can look darker and puffier. If you work on a computer or spend a lot of time on your phone, practice the 20-20-20 rule. Every 20 minutes, look at something at least 20 feet away for at least 20 seconds. This gives your eye muscles a break and encourages blinking. Consider using blue light blocking glasses, especially in the evening. Make sure your screen brightness is appropriate for your environment, not too bright or too dim. And try to stop using screens at least an hour before bed to help your body prepare for sleep. Now, let me address some important safety considerations. Because while Moringa is generally very safe for most people, there are some situations where you need to be cautious. If you're pregnant or breastfeeding, you should talk to your healthcare provider before taking Moringa internally. Some parts of the Moringa tree, particularly the root and bark, contain compounds that might stimulate uterine contractions, though the leaves are generally considered safer. Still, it's better to be cautious and get professional guidance during pregnancy and breastfeeding. If you have any chronic health conditions or take medications regularly, especially medications for diabetes, blood pressure, or thyroid conditions, consult with your doctor before adding Moringa to your routine. Moringa can affect blood sugar levels and may interact with certain medications. This doesn't mean you can't use it, but you want to make sure it's appropriate for your specific situation and that your doctor can monitor you if needed. When using Moringa topically around your eyes, always do a patch test first. Apply a small amount of your Moringa mixture to the inside of your wrist or behind your ear and wait 24 hours to make sure you don't have any allergic reaction or sensitivity. Even though Moringa is natural doesn't automatically mean it's safe for everyone. Some people can be sensitive or allergic to plants they've never encountered before. If you do experience any irritation, redness, itching, or discomfort when applying Moringa to your under eye area, discontinue use immediately and rinse the area thoroughly with cool water. You can apply a gentle, fragrance-free moisturizer or some pure aloe vera gel to soothe the skin. If the irritation persists or seems severe, contact your healthcare provider or dermatologist. Quality matters tremendously when it comes to Moringa products. Because Moringa has become so popular, there are many products on the market, and unfortunately, not all of them are high quality. Look for organic Moringa powder or oil that's been tested for purity and doesn't contain fillers or additives. The powder should be a vibrant green color, not brown or dull, which can indicate it's old or was processed at too high a temperature. It should have a fresh, slightly earthy smell, not a musty or off odor. Store your Moringa powder in an airtight container in a cool, dark place to preserve its nutrients. Exposure to light, heat, and air can degrade the vitamins and antioxidants over time. If stored properly, Moringa powder typically stays fresh for about 6 months. After that, it's still safe to consume but may have lost some of its nutritional potency. Let me share with you some additional tips that can enhance your results. Gentle massage can be incredibly helpful for reducing puffiness and improving circulation around your eyes. After applying your Moringa treatment or your regular eye cream, use your ring finger to very gently massage the area. Start from the inner corner of your under eye and use light tapping or pressing motions moving outward toward your temples. This helps stimulate lymphatic drainage, which can reduce fluid buildup and puffiness. You can also try using a cold compress or chilled eye masks in the morning to help constrict blood vessels and reduce puffiness. Some people keep their eye cream or Moringa oil in the refrigerator, so it provides a cooling effect when applied. The cold temperature helps tighten the skin temporarily and can make the under eye area look more awake and less puffy. You can also use cooled green tea bags as compresses. Green tea contains tannins and antioxidants that can help reduce swelling and darkness. Pay attention to your overall diet beyond just adding Moringa. Eating a nutrient-rich diet full of colorful fruits and vegetables ensures you're getting a wide range of vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that support skin health. Foods rich in vitamin K, like leafy greens, can help strengthen blood vessel walls and reduce the appearance of darkness. Foods high in omega-3 fatty acids, like salmon, walnuts, and flax seeds, help reduce inflammation throughout your body. Limiting sugar and refined carbohydrates can also help, because these foods promote inflammation and can accelerate skin aging. Consider keeping a journal to track your progress. Take photos of your under eye area when you first start using Moringa, then take photos every 2 weeks in the same lighting and at the same time of day. Sometimes improvements happen so gradually that we don't notice them day to day, but when you compare photos over time, the changes can be quite obvious. Note in your journal what you're doing, how much Moringa you're taking, how often you're using topical treatments, and any lifestyle changes you're making. This can help you identify what's working best for you. I also want to emphasize the importance of being patient and kind with yourself throughout this process. We live in a culture that often makes us feel like we need to look perfect all the time. and that's simply not realistic or necessary. Dark circles and puffy eyes are incredibly common. They don't make you less beautiful or valuable as a person. While it's absolutely fine to want to improve their appearance, and I'm here to help you do that, please don't let them diminish your self-worth or confidence in the meantime. Sometimes, despite our best efforts with Moringa and lifestyle changes, dark circles persist because they're primarily genetic or structural. Some people are simply born with thinner skin or more visible blood vessels in the under-eye area due to their genetics. Others have deeper set eyes that naturally create shadows. In these cases, Moringa can still improve the overall health and appearance of the skin and may lighten the circles to some degree, but complete elimination might not be realistic. And that's okay. It doesn't mean you failed or that Moringa doesn't work. It just means your body is unique. If you've been using Moringa consistently for 3 months, along with the lifestyle modifications I've discussed, and you're not seeing any improvement at all, it might be worth consulting with a dermatologist. Sometimes dark circles can be a sign of underlying health issues like anemia, thyroid problems, or chronic allergies that need medical attention. A dermatologist can also help you determine if there are other treatments that might be beneficial for your specific situation, such as prescription retinoids, laser treatments, or other medical interventions. But for the majority of people, the combination of internal and topical Moringa use, along with healthy lifestyle habits, can make a significant, noticeable difference in the appearance of dark circles and puffy eyes. The beauty of this approach is that it's not just addressing a cosmetic concern in isolation. By nourishing your body with Moringa and taking better care of yourself overall, you're improving your health at a fundamental level. The benefits extend far beyond your under-eye area. Moringa supports your immune system, helps stabilize blood sugar, reduces inflammation throughout your body, supports healthy digestion, and provides energy without the crash that comes from caffeine or sugar. The same nutrients that are helping your dark circles are also strengthening your bones, supporting your heart health, and protecting your cells from damage. This is what I love about natural approaches to health and beauty. You're not just masking a symptom. You're creating genuine health and wellness that radiates outward. Let me paint a picture of what you might experience as you continue this journey with Moringa. In the first week or two, you might notice that you have more energy and that your digestion seems to improve if you're taking Moringa internally. Your eyes might feel less puffy in the mornings, especially if you're also sleeping well and watching your salt intake. Around weeks 3 to 4, you may start to see your under-eye area looking a bit brighter and more refreshed. The puffiness becomes less pronounced and goes down more quickly even if you had a poor night's sleep. By weeks 6 to 8, friends or family members might start commenting that you look well-rested or asking if you've done something different with your appearance. Your dark circles begin to lighten, though they may still be visible. The skin around your eyes feels smoother and more hydrated. By the 3-month mark, if you've been consistent with Moringa and the lifestyle changes, many people report that their dark circles have faded significantly. Some notice they no longer feel the need to use concealer every day, or that when they do, they need much less product. Their eyes look brighter, more youthful, and less tired. Of course, everyone's timeline is different. Some people see results faster, others more slowly. Your age, the severity of your dark circles, your overall health, and how consistently you follow through all play a role. The important thing is to stick with it and give your body the time it needs to heal and regenerate. Let me also share some additional ways you can incorporate Moringa into your life beyond what we've already discussed. Moringa is incredibly versatile. Some people like to sprinkle the powder on their salads as a nutrient boost. You can mix it into salad dressings or homemade energy balls. Some people add it to their morning oatmeal or overnight oats. You can even find recipes for Moringa baked goods, though keep in mind that high heat can destroy some of the vitamins, so raw or lightly heated applications tend to preserve more nutrients. If you're someone who enjoys making your own skincare products, you can get creative with Moringa. Try adding Moringa powder to your favorite face mask recipe. Mix it with clay for a purifying mask, or with oats and honey for a gentle, nourishing treatment. You can infuse Moringa leaves in oil to create your own Moringa-infused carrier oil, which you can then use as a facial oil or as a base for other beauty products. The more you work with Moringa, the more you'll discover ways to incorporate it that fit your lifestyle and preferences. I want to circle back to something I mentioned earlier about the holistic nature of this approach. When you're dealing with dark circles and puffy eyes, it's easy to get tunnel vision and focus only on that one area. But your face is connected to your entire body, and your skin's appearance is a reflection of your internal health. This is why taking Moringa internally is so powerful. You're not just treating the surface, you're addressing potential nutritional deficiencies, supporting your body's natural detoxification processes, reducing systemic inflammation, and giving your cells the tools they need to function optimally. Think of it this way. Your skin is your largest organ, and it's actually one of the last places your body sends nutrients because it prioritizes vital organs first. When you're nutritionally deficient, or when your body is under stress, your skin shows it. This is why people who are ill or malnourished often have dull, tired-looking skin and prominent dark circles. By flooding your body with the incredible nutrition found in Moringa, you're ensuring that there's enough to go around, that your skin gets its share of these vital nutrients and can look its healthy, vibrant best. This is also why stress management and sleep are so important. When you're chronically stressed or sleep-deprived, your body is in survival mode. It's pumping out cortisol and other stress hormones, diverting resources to deal with what it perceives as a crisis. Skin regeneration and beauty are not priorities in survival mode. But when you're well-rested, properly nourished, and managing your stress effectively, your body can allocate resources to maintaining and repairing your skin, including that delicate under-eye area. I know some of you might be thinking that this all sounds like a lot of effort. You might be wondering if it's really worth it to make all these changes just for dark circles. I want you to reframe that thinking. These aren't changes you're making just for your under-eye area. These are changes that will benefit your entire life. Better sleep improves your mood, your cognitive function, your immune system, and your longevity. Stress management reduces your risk of heart disease, improves your relationships, and enhances your quality of life. Proper nutrition gives you more energy, helps prevent chronic diseases, and allows you to feel your best every day. The improvements to your dark circles and puffy eyes are really just a wonderful side effect of treating your body with the care and respect it deserves. When you look in the mirror and see brighter, more refreshed eyes, you're seeing evidence of the health you're building from the inside out. That's incredibly powerful and motivating. Now, I want to address some common questions and concerns that people often have about using Moringa for dark circles. One question I hear frequently is whether Moringa can help with crow's feet and other wrinkles around the eyes in addition to dark circles. The answer is yes. Moringa can help with these concerns as well. The vitamins A, C, and E in Moringa all support collagen production and protect against free radical damage, which are key to preventing and reducing the appearance of wrinkles. The moisturizing properties of Moringa oil can help plump fine lines and improve skin texture. However, it's important to have realistic expectations. Moringa isn't going to erase deep wrinkles that have formed over decades. What it can do is help prevent further wrinkle formation, soften the appearance of fine lines, and improve the overall health and resilience of your skin so it ages more gracefully. For deep wrinkles, you might need more intensive treatments like retinoids or professional procedures, but Moringa can absolutely be a valuable part of your anti-aging skincare routine. Another common question is how long Moringa lasts and how it should be stored. As I mentioned earlier, Moringa powder should be kept in an airtight container away from light, heat, and moisture. A pantry or kitchen cabinet works well, as long as it's not right next to the stove. Some people prefer to store it in the refrigerator, which can extend its shelf life. Moringa oil should also be kept in a cool, dark place. Like the powder, it can be refrigerated, though it may solidify slightly, which is normal, and it will liquefy again at room temperature. People also ask whether they should cycle Moringa or if they can take it continuously. For most people, Moringa can be taken daily without needing to cycle it. Unlike some supplements that you need to take breaks from, Moringa is essentially just a very nutrient-dense food. However, some practitioners recommend taking a week off every few months just to give your body a break and prevent developing any tolerance. Listen to your body and see what feels right for you. A question that comes up often is whether Moringa can interfere with makeup or other skincare products. If you're using Moringa topically, you'll want to apply it to clean skin and give it time to absorb before applying other products. If you're doing a Moringa mask treatment, do it in the evening and complete it before applying your nighttime skincare. In the morning, if you use Moringa oil, apply it after your water-based serums but before heavier creams, and give it a few minutes to absorb before applying makeup. Moringa shouldn't interfere with your other products as long as you're layering them appropriately. Some people wonder if they can use Moringa if they have sensitive skin or conditions like eczema or rosacea. The anti-inflammatory properties of Moringa can actually be beneficial for these conditions. However, everyone's skin is different, and what helps one person might irritate another. If you have sensitive skin or any skin conditions, I'd recommend starting with a very diluted topical application and doing a patch test first. You might want to mix a tiny amount of Moringa powder with a lot of a soothing carrier like aloe vera gel initially, and see how your skin responds before using it at full strength. There's also curiosity about whether eating fresh Moringa leaves is better than using the powder. Fresh Moringa leaves do contain slightly higher levels of some nutrients, particularly vitamin C, which can degrade somewhat during the drying process. However, the powder is much more convenient and accessible for most people, and it still retains the vast majority of Moringa's beneficial compounds. If you have access to fresh Moringa leaves, by all means use them. You can add young Moringa leaves to salads, stir-fries, or soups, but if you only have access to the powder, don't worry, you're still getting tremendous nutritional value. Let me share a personal note here. One of the things I find most exciting about Moringa is how empowering it is. We're so used to being told that we need expensive procedures or products to address our skin concerns, that we need to rely on complicated chemical formulations created in laboratories. And while there's certainly a place for modern skincare science, there's something incredibly empowering about knowing that a simple leaf from a tree that's been used for thousands of years can help you address these concerns naturally and affordably. You're not dependent on buying the latest miracle cream. You're not at the mercy of the beauty industry's marketing. You have the knowledge and the tools to nourish your skin from the inside out and support its natural healing processes. That kind of self-sufficiency and connection to natural wisdom is valuable beyond just the physical results you see. I also want to acknowledge that taking care of yourself, prioritizing your health and appearance, is not vanity. It's self-care and self-respect. When you feel good about how you look, it affects your confidence, your mood, and how you show up in the world. There's nothing wrong with wanting to reduce your dark circles or take care of your skin. You deserve to feel good about yourself, and investing time and energy into your well-being is one of the best things you can do. As we wrap up, I want to leave you with an action plan, a clear path forward so you know exactly what to do next. First, decide whether you want to start with internal Moringa, topical Moringa, or both. I generally recommend starting with both if possible, because they work synergistically and you'll likely see results faster. If you need to choose one, I'd suggest starting with internal use, since that addresses the root causes and benefits your overall health. Get yourself some high-quality organic Moringa powder. Start with a small amount, maybe a 4-ounce or 8-ounce bag, so you can see how you like it without committing to a huge quantity. Begin with half a teaspoon daily, perhaps added to a morning smoothie. After a week, if you're tolerating it well, increase to 1 teaspoon daily. Pay attention to how you feel. Most people notice improved energy and digestion fairly quickly. For topical use, if you're making your own treatments, buy a small amount of Moringa powder and some rose water or aloe vera gel. Start using a Moringa mask 2 to 3 times per week. Be gentle with the delicate under-eye area. Use your ring finger to apply products and never pull or tug on the skin. Take before photos in good natural lighting so you can track your progress. Simultaneously, commit to the lifestyle factors we discussed. Prioritize getting 7 to 9 hours of sleep each night. Drink plenty of water throughout the day. Watch your sodium intake, especially in the evening. Protect your under-eye area from the sun with sunglasses and sunscreen. Manage your stress through whatever methods work for you. These habits will amplify Moringa's effects and benefit you in countless other ways. Give this protocol at least 8 to 12 weeks before you make a final judgment about whether it's working for you. Mark your calendar for a 2-month check-in. Take new photos and compare them to your initial ones. Assess how you feel, not just how you look. Are you sleeping better? Do you have more energy? Does your skin feel healthier overall? Often the benefits extend beyond just what we can see in the mirror. If after 3 months you're not seeing the results you hoped for, troubleshoot. Are you being truly consistent? Or are you skipping days? Are you using enough Moringa or too little? Have you really addressed the lifestyle factors? Or are you still staying up too late scrolling on your phone? Sometimes we need to be honest with ourselves about whether we're actually following through on the protocol or just going through the motions. If you're doing everything right and still not seeing results, that's when you might want to consult a healthcare provider to rule out underlying issues like anemia, thyroid problems, or allergies that might need medical treatment. There's no shame in seeking professional help if natural approaches aren't enough. Remember that your journey is your own. Don't compare your timeline or results to anyone else's. Social media and before and after photos can create unrealistic expectations. Someone else might see dramatic results in 4 weeks, while yours take longer to appear. That doesn't mean it's not working for you. Your body is unique, and it will respond in its own time. I want you to know that I believe in you and in your ability to make positive changes for your health and well-being. Taking the step to seek out information, to educate yourself about natural solutions like Moringa, shows that you're taking responsibility for your health. That's commendable. And it's the first step toward real, lasting change. Your dark circles and puffy eyes don't define you, but I understand wanting to address them. You deserve to look in the mirror and feel good about what you see. You deserve to feel confident and vibrant. Moringa can be a powerful ally in that journey, not because it's magic, but because it provides your body with genuine nutritional support that allows your natural beauty and health to shine through. So here's what I want you to do right now. First, drop a comment below and tell me about your experience with dark circles and puffy eyes. What's your biggest struggle? What have you tried before? What questions do you have about Moringa? I read every comment and I love hearing from you. Your input helps me create better, more helpful content in the future. Second, if you found this information valuable, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss future videos. I share evidence-based, natural health information because I believe everyone deserves access to knowledge that can help them feel and look their best. Third, and most importantly, take action. Don't just watch this video and move on with your life unchanged. Order some Moringa powder today. Start incorporating it into your routine. Commit to the lifestyle changes we discussed. Set a reminder on your phone for 2 months from now to assess your progress. Real change requires real action, and you're capable of it. Your journey to brighter, more refreshed eyes starts right now, with this decision to try something different, to nourish your body from the inside out, to treat yourself with the care you deserve. Moringa is waiting to share its gifts with you. All you have to do is take that first step. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. I'm rooting for you and your success. You've got this.